It's a new year and a new chance for you to make a fresh start with your compliance. For it, we're going to be bringing you a daily tip, strategy, or idea that you can use to improve your program. Here's your host, Tom Fox, the Compliance Evangelist.
Welcome to 2024. As always, in the month of January, I do a 31-day series entitled 31 Days to a More Effective Compliance Program. In the month of January 2024, we'll be doing that, and today is day one. This year, I'm going to open with some of the key speeches from the Department of Justice in 2023 and how those speeches really portend what DOJ enforcement will look like, and equally importantly, what you as a compliance professional will need to do to respond to these new DOJ initiatives. While there were, of course, multiple FCPA enforcement actions from 2023, I really think these speeches from the Department of Justice portend where the DOJ is going with enforcement and give us greater insight to what their expectations were going to be. So we're going to start this month by looking at these key speeches and other initiatives from the Department of Justice, and then we'll move into how you can respond for your compliance program. I know you'll enjoy this month of 31 Days to a More Effective Compliance Program, and I know you'll find it informative. Day 7, compliance use of data analytics. Matt Galvin, Counsel in Compliance and Data Analytics at the DOJ, and one of the experts leading the Department of Justice's Data Analytics Initiative, highlighted in another talk the proactive use of data to generate cases related to the FCPA and emphasized this is just the beginning. The DOJ expects companies to adopt similar data-driven approaches to compliance. In her speech, Argenteri stated, just as we are upping our game when it comes to data analytics, we expect companies to do the same. This expectation extends beyond simply tracking trainings, policies, and investigations. The DOJ's focus is on monitoring third parties throughout the lifespan of the relationship and not just during the onboarding process. This means that while due diligence and background checks are essential, the real risk of fraud occurs during the actual business transactions with third parties, and I should add robbery and corruption as well. Companies need to go beyond initial checks and continuously monitor high-risk vendors, contract terms, and other relevant data sources. By mapping risks to data sources and implementing effective tests, companies can identify and prioritize risky transactions. The increasing accessibility and cost-effectiveness of data analytics have made it a viable option for companies of all sizes. It can help companies demonstrate effective compliance programs and uncover hidden financial irregularities and improve overall efficiency. The importance of continuous data analysis in compliance programs was highlighted by the recent Bank of America CFPB enforcement action. However, the implementing of data-driven compliance comes with its own set of challenges. There is still confusion among the compliance community regarding what data analytics entails and how it should be applied. Data analytics should be seen as a process-oriented approach rather than treating it as a one-time project. Data analytics should be integrated into your compliance program as a continuous business process similar to third-party due diligence. The Bank of America CFPB enforcement action serves as a reminder of the importance of the use of data analytics in corporate compliance. Bank of America had the necessary data and tools to build an analytics program, but they failed to effectively utilizing it, leading to compliance issues and a multi-million-dollar CFPB fine. This case highlights the need for companies to not only have data analytics capabilities, but also ensure they are properly implemented and maintained. While data analytics can be a powerful tool for corporate compliance, there are challenges associated with its use. Companies must navigate trade-offs involved in balancing different factors, such as the level of sophistication required, resource allocation, and the potential risk of self-disclosure. Additionally, companies must consider the potent criticism they may face if they fail to effectively utilize data analytics tools in the event of a major compliance violation. The Argenteri speech highlighted the DOJ and the SEC's increased focus on data analytics for corporate compliance. in identifying and addressing corporate misconduct. Companies, especially larger ones, are expected to enhance their data analytics capabilities, and they may face increased pressure for voluntary self-disclosure. However, companies must also navigate the challenges and trade-offs associated with data analytics to ensure effective compliance and mitigate risks. The DOJ's increasing use of data analytics for proactive enforcement has far-reaching implications. Companies must recognize the importance of adopting a data-driven approach to compliance and invest in the necessary resources. By doing so, they can not only meet the DOJ's expectations, but improve the effectiveness of their compliance programs and mitigate the risk of fraud and corruption. The DOJ's increasing use of data analytics for proactive enforcement signifies a significant shift in their approach to combating white-collar crime. Companies must embrace data-driven approaches to compliance, continuously monitor transactions, and invest in the necessary resources and technology. By doing so, they can demonstrate effective compliance, uncover hidden financial irregularities, and improve overall efficiency. So what are today's 3 key takeaways? Number 1, data analytics in the compliance function has moved from cutting edge to simply best practice. It may soon mean table stakes for compliance. Number 2, the DOJ is seeking to incentivize companies to utilize this going forward. And number 3, this represents a significant shift for the DOJ in their approach to combating white-collar crime. Companies must embrace data-driven analytics to respond. Thank you for listening to this episode of 31 Days to a More Effective Compliance Program. 31 Days to a More Effective Compliance Program is a part of the Compliance Podcast Network.